And if I never make it, then at least I left to go try. At least I left to go try. At least I left to go try. At least I left to go try.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Luis Arevalo Jr. and this video is brought to you by First Form. Anyways, Monday morning, guys. Back at it. Actually, not even back at it. I've been at it. I came on Saturday, Sunday. You guys know I don't take days off. I don't miss. I come at 4 a.m. Monday through Sunday, every single day, without fail. And with that being said, I'm gonna hopefully be able to try out the jiu-jitsu class this morning. I can't find my gi. I don't know where it's at, but I want to get back into jiu-jitsu, boxing as well. Thankfully, here at Self Made Training Facility, we have it all. We have a gym to lift weights, do strength and conditioning, and we have a boxing ring, and we have mats for MMA, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, whatever you need. So if you guys are looking for some personal training or some online coaching, make sure you hit me up. If you're in the area, in Hollywood area, and you want some one-on-ones, hit me up. We're here on Highland Avenue. Yeah, man, we're about to get this push workout. I also have my first client starting with me today. He's supposed to be checking in a few minutes to the gym, so I'm gonna make sure he stays on top of his routine. But anyways, I'm gonna document that as well. Show you guys all the behind the scenes about how it works, how I have them sign in on the app, sign up on the app, track their workouts. I customize workout programs for all of my clients because every client is different. I don't do a cookie cutter program for everybody. I don't put everybody on the same exact program. I do it individually to your needs. I'm not concerned about making as many sales as possible. I'm concerned about actually getting you results. So with that being said, let's get into the workout. I'm the real 4 a.m. club, me, nobody else. Nobody else shows up every single day at 4 a.m. I'm the only one. Let's not get that twisted. I just wanted to make that clear for everybody who might have been confused, because I don't take days off. I'm just warming up right now, so. Stilfit.coaching.com, STILFIT coaching.com. We gonna get in it, man. I'm telling you, 2023 is gonna be massive, massive, and everybody who's on my team is gonna blow up with me. So get with it or get lost before it's too late. I know how you feel. You want to see the weight drop fast, but you gotta be patient, man. You gotta be patient. Weight loss is a long journey, especially if you want to do it right, and especially if you want to keep the weight off permanently. All these shortcuts, they don't cut it. That's why people quit, because they try to do some crazy aggressive dieting style. They're not cut out for it. You can't mentally sustain that. And plus, it's not ideal for losing weight. You have to take a calculated approach where you have a specific goal to drop every week, a specific goal to hit every month, and you slowly progress, and we adjust as you go. Because some weeks you may feel worse than others. Some weeks you may get less sleep than others. So we gotta make sure we adjust and take it week by week, day by day. Not just, oh yeah, this is what you gotta do every single day, no matter what, because life isn't like that. Life isn't exactly the same every single day. Life changes, things happen. You go on vacation or you have an emergency, you're in the ER all night because of, you know, maybe your baby's sick or something like that. Like, you can't just like stick to such a rigid program like me because your situation may be different. I've structured my life in such a way that I'm able to do this every day. I'm able to live such a structured life because I put in so much work the last 10 years to build a successful business, to build, you know, my finances up. I'm not worried about just living and paying bills. I actually have the freedom to structure it and live my day the way I want to live it. So that's what I want for you guys. Like I said, this is more than fitness. This is a lifestyle change. This is a lifestyle elevation, you know, because we're gonna elevate you on all aspects. Fitness is just the beginning. Fitness is just the physical manifestation of the internal work that you're doing. You know, the discipline, the mindset. You can't see that until you know, it's reflected in your physique. That's when people can see, oh yeah, that guy's disciplined because he has a six-pack. Oh yeah, I know that guy has a strong mindset because look at his body. Like, he must put himself through tough workouts in order to look like that, you know? Listen guys, ain't nobody better. Ain't nobody better, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to be the best. I'm not here to be second place. Wouldn't you want your trainer to feel like he's the best? Or you want him to be like, I'm pretty good? Come on, man. Come on, man. We different out here. By the way, guys, when you hop on one of the programs, you're gonna have an app just like this, where you have your rest time, you have every single workout, exercise with the reps and sets that you need to do, so you're not wondering how many do I do, this and that. It's gonna tell you exactly what to do. On top of that, you get a customized nutrition program. We work with 27 dietitians to help build you specific meals that are gonna hit your macros. You don't have to follow them, but they're there just in case you want them, and who wouldn't want that? At the end of the day, as long as you hit your macros, you'll see progress. But if you wanna make sure you're not missing, if you don't know what to eat, then hey, the plans are there for you. And if you have questions, you can message me on the app. I'm always on it. You know, I get notifications every time I get a message. I'm here to help you guys. So when you have proper systems in place, you can't lose. That's what it's about, systems. Systems and blueprints. It's not about how you feel. It's not about what you feel like eating or what you feel like working on. It's about systems and blueprints. That's how you get things done. So Joel was asking me right now, he was telling me about the Grammys, and I was telling him I didn't watch the Grammys. I didn't even know it was yesterday. He said Bad Bunny opened, and then he asked me if I listen to Bad Bunny, but I don't listen to Bad Bunny. I like one or two songs, but that's about it. I'm not a Bad Bunny fan, mainly because I'm a Christian, so I don't like the things that he sings about or raps about. And even other rappers that I used to listen to all the time, I've been trying to make an effort more to listen to less secular music and just kind of stick to, I don't even listen to music, to be honest. I listen to podcasts, audiobooks, stuff like that. I rarely listen to music, but if I do, I try to listen to, you know, worship music or like Christian hip hop, rap music, just because it's hard to find good music that doesn't talk about things that I don't align with. So that's why I just try to minimize who I listen to. The only secular rappers I listen to are Drake and Russ. That's about it. Future from time to time, but I try to find the clean versions for all the songs, and then on top of that, the song has to be positive in order for me to really listen to it. If it talks about like sex and drugs and stuff like that, then obviously I don't listen to it. So of course they're gonna mention money because they're rappers, you know, it is what it is. But if the overall message is positive, then I'll listen to it. If it's not, then I just don't, and that's pretty much it. And at the end of the day, I'm an adult. I can discern the difference between what I can listen to and what I can't. I have no control over the gym music, so that's out of my control. But if I had control, I wouldn't even be playing music. Like yesterday, Sunday morning at 4 a.m., I wasn't playing music. I was just me in here with my thoughts, like always. Superman, what does that say? Boom. To God be the glory. I'm the Christian Superman. Nah, I don't like Superman. I like Batman. Batman's my favorite character. Always been. I don't know why. Superman's too nerdy for me. Batman's a G. you know? Let me know who you like in the comments. Hey, Mike, Batman or Superman?
Batman.
See what I mean? Batman all the way, baby. I used to love watching Dragon Ball Z growing up. That was my favorite show. Gohan, and I really like Vegeta too. Actually, I really liked Trunks because Trunks was very mysterious. I don't know, something about like mysterious characters that I really like. So I feel like I'm a little mysterious too. I can relate to that. Like that kind of like black sheep type, like that just sits in a corner and just kind of watches everything. That's me. Like when I go anywhere new or like I'm in a big group of people, I like to chill in the back somewhere, just kind of observe everything. Who's here, who's not, like where all the exits are at, like where everybody's at, you know, and just see what happens. Who's drinking too much, stay away from them. Who's wasted, make sure I don't go around there. Always have an eye out. I don't know. I'm just observing like that. Why? I have no idea. When in doubt, just do one more, no matter what. One more rep, one more set, one more exercise, whatever it is. If you don't remember what count you're on, just do one more. Just so you don't go home with that like, did I skip? Did I do it all or did I miss? Me, I'm a perfectionist. I don't like to leave things unfinished. I have to do everything to the T. That's why I never was able to stick to a weight loss or like any type of workout program, because the moment that I missed or the moment that I messed up, I stopped everything. I said, well, I messed up today, so I'll just start again next month. And I would just wait until next month to start fresh from day one. But that's not how you make progress. You gotta be willing to win, lose until the winning becomes more consistent than the losing. So what I did was I bought a calendar, and every single day I had 3 main tasks I had to do. Wake up at 4 a.m., hit the gym, hit my macros. If I did those 3 things, I would put a W at the top of my day. If I didn't, even if I hit 2 and I missed 1, I put an L. And if you look at my old calendar, I lost so many times. But if you look at my calendar now, every day is a win. I haven't missed yet in 2023, not once. So even with the newborn child, it takes practice, guys. It's not gonna be perfect the first time around. Listen, guys, you don't have to be shredded to show heart. You don't have to be in the best shape to not quit. You see, a lot of you have that inside of you. A lot of you have more inside of you than you realize. I know for a fact there's a lot of people who may not look like it physically, but mentally they're freaking strong. They've just chosen to accept the belief that they tell themselves that they can't lose weight, or that they're happy the way they are, or that they're okay with where they're at. It's up to people like me to bring out that best version of you, because I know you're capable of more. I see that stronger version of you that you don't see in yourself. Fitness is 90% mental, 10% physical. You can do a lot more than what you think you're physically capable of. You just have to be able to go to that space mentally to push longer than somebody next to you. harder than someone next to you. And I've seen it happen many times where somebody, you think they look like they're out of shape, but they're in really good shape, man. They can run, they can outlast anybody. Their physical fitness is actually pretty high. So you can't always judge a book by its cover. And there's absolutely no way to judge heart. You can't measure it. You can't see it physically. You can't just look at someone and be like, oh, that person has more heart than that person. You don't know that. And the only way you really know that is if you put it to the test. You have to be able to put it to the test so that you can see for yourself, hey, I actually am capable. I actually can keep up with these dudes. You know, these dudes aren't that much different than me. They're not that much better than me. And I don't even do this full time. Like, I don't even do this for a living. Once you realize that, once that happens to you, that's gonna motivate you to really go all in. Because once you realize that these people are no different than you, and that these people that you see with six-pack abs and that are really shredded and in great shape are not that much different than you, man, that's gonna motivate you like so much to just go hard, go harder than you've ever gone before. At least that's what happened to me, because I saw myself growing up. Like, one of the kids I went to school with in high school, he plays for the Chargers right now. His name is Michael Davis. But when we were in high school, I played cornerback. He never blew me out the water. He was never able to just like completely school me or leave me behind. Was he faster than me? Yeah. But my technique was good enough to keep me on him, like kept me in position to be able to guard him long enough so the quarterback makes a different decision. And sometimes that's all you need. You don't have to keep up with them, you know, all the way to the end. Sometimes you just need to keep up with them long enough to where you shift the momentum somewhere else, or you shift the focus somewhere else. And same thing in boxing. Like, a lot of dudes that I started with when we were at zero, we were both 0 fights, 0 everything. A lot of them ended up going pro. And I sparred with these guys. I trained with these guys. I worked out with these guys. And none of them were that much better than me. None of them had anything that I didn't have myself. The only difference that they had that I didn't was they believed in themselves and I didn't. Because like I said, I was struggling with the fact that like my dad was always pressuring me to go work and help him with the business. I was taking care of my mom at the time, like paying all her bills because she was over in Mexico, and obviously Mexico is a rough life. So I always prioritized taking care of my mom and helping my dad, you know, helping my parents over helping myself. When in reality, the truth is, I should have been focused on taking care of myself and doing what I needed to do for my future. But at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. I don't regret the way things happened because it made me who I am today. But if you're a young 18-year-old, 19-year-old getting out of high school and wondering what you want to do with your life, I would advise you strongly, don't just do something because your parents expect it from you. Don't just do something to make them happy. Because if you don't end up achieving the thing that you wanted to achieve when you first got out of high school, or when you were dreaming about it as a young kid, you're going to resent your parents, and you're going to always have that inside of you. You're going to be like, man, I could have done it but my dad. Man, I could have done it but my mom, like this and that. Like, trust me, guys, you don't want to have that kind of resentment. So if you're still in high school or about to graduate or whatever, you need to, first of all, focus on becoming independent, so you have your own house, your own apartment, your own bills, everything. So when you make that decision to pursue what you want, nobody can tell you anything because you don't live in their house. Because I know growing up in a Hispanic household, it's, oh, do you pay bills here? If you don't pay bills, you don't make any rules. Simple as that. And that's exactly why I wanted to be successful, and I wanted to be able to go on my own, because I knew as long as I lived in my dad's house, I had to follow my dad's rules. And if you don't want that, you need to put your big boy and your big girl pants on and go out there, hustle, save money, get your own place. A lot of you are 20, 30, still living with your parents, still living with, you know, people in the family. It's like, dude, when are you gonna try to do something for yourself? When are you gonna grow up and go out on your own? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because life happens, you know. People lose jobs, people get laid off, things happen, you get into an accident or whatever the case may be. In that sense, it's okay, but don't just settle there. Don't move back into your parents' house and just be like, well, I'm good here. I don't have to pay rent. I don't have to do anything. I'm gonna just stay here for the rest of my life. Like, no, dude. What kind of man does that? What kind of woman just accepts that? You know, women is a different story, but men, dude, as soon as you're 18, you should be preparing yourself to move out. You know, even before 18, to be honest. But you know, because we live in America, whatever, we give it to you at 18 because you're focused on school, you're playing sports, you're doing other things, so you're not really focused on work. But as soon as you graduate, you should start focusing on how to become independent. But anyways, long story short, with that being said, what I'm saying is you can't measure heart. So don't tell yourself that you can't do something just because you don't look like it physically. Don't let the outward appearance distract you or discourage you from believing in yourself, because the physical appearance, that can be improved, that can be changed, that can be fixed. But the inside, that's hard to change. Once you get the inside straight, the outside is easy to change. It's like clockwork. It's literally just a matter of time. That's all it is, just a matter of time, because it takes time to lose weight. But other than that, once you get the internal stuff down, you know, the self-love, the self-respect, the mindset, the discipline, all that stuff, everything else in life becomes so much easier, because so many people out there are soft and so many people quit so easily. When you're mentally strong, you will pass everyone like nothing, because everybody's so used, they don't feel like it, they sleep in. They feel like they deserve a cheat meal, they go and cheat on their diet, you know. Just all these things, like, they're all like so easily distracted, so easy to get them to take a day off. And when you're somebody that doesn't negotiate with yourself, and you're somebody that doesn't switch the plan just because of how they feel, you're gonna take over the game, man. I'm telling you. I am living proof of that. Actually, I'm proof in the making, because it hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen. And when it does happen, I'm gonna send all of you to this video so you can see exactly what I'm telling you right now. Mark my words, today is February 6th, 2023. All right, I want you guys to remember this moment, because those of you who were with me, hopefully this inspires you to make a change and start doing something for yourself to better your life and to better your situation. Give me 6 months. Before the end of the year, guys, you're going to see a massive difference. Why? Because now I have the mindset, now I have the blueprint, and literally these people can't keep up with me. Nobody is willing to work as hard as me. Nobody is willing to get up early, day after day after day, over and 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 over again. With that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Live with passion, live with purpose, and remember, purpose over pleasure, always. See you guys in the next one.